Ready? Can't hear you. Yes?
Yes.
Good. Now, thanks Brian and Claire again. Great effort. Thank you. I am going to give a lecture on measurement number 10. But before I do that, I want to measure your part of your feedback. What Brian has done is, in fact, they have given a card for every two of you, right?
Yes.
What I want you to do is, on one side of the card, is you write down, write down the areas that you find confusing, okay? So far in the course. In the following areas, I'm a little bit confused. Or you may make it specific, you can make it general, that's okay, all right? And so, I want to collect that tonight. And so, when I have a chance tomorrow, I'll have a chance to clarify some of the areas that you may write down on the card. Is that a good idea? Okay, all right? So, I think one between the two of you can write down and give back to Brian later on. I think that's a great idea. And I've already received some feedback from you already. But someone said, with the SCA, remember we have the SCA, which is something like this, and we pick out the number one item here, and that goes into the operational departments of the organisation, where we might execute parts of the areas of expertise based on alignment with the SCA. Okay? Yes? So someone said, well, hang on, maybe we have items here, but maybe we want to move an item that is over here. Okay? Maybe this should be the focus. Why? Because in 12 months' time, we want to move this up to here. We want to improve. Do you understand? Are you with me?
Yes.
So the question is, is that the wrong way and then my way is correct? No, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you're consistent. If you, right from the start, set up the SCA from the point of view of improvement, from the point of view is of where we want to be in 12 months' time, okay? Where we want to be in 12 months' time, what this A may be here, okay? We want A to be here in 12 months' time, you with me? And so then you can use that to guide each of these. All right, A is here, but you want A to be here in 12 months' time. Okay? It's all about forward thinking and where you want to be positioned in the future. So this is just it's all like art, okay? You can work it any way you like. And again, as I wanted to remind you, we're really focusing on, you may do this for every market segment. Okay? And why would you do this for every market segment? Why would you do that? Robin, why would you do that? For every market segment.
We select most valuable SCA and make a strategic map.
But maybe, what I'm saying is that you may have more than one SCA. Yeah, but you may have an SCA for every market segment. Okay. Right. So your SCA for China might be different for SCA in USA. So the market segment can be geographical, or it could be segmented based on customer, retail, corporate, or it could be segmented based on other divisions of your customer. Okay? So this, please I did not have time to give you the full detail of how you can implement this framework because the focus of this course is on controllership and measurement rather than on strategy. Okay? But strategy is important to measurement, but if you do a course on strategy, you would go into this in much more detail and you'll find it much more tractable and you would spend your major project on strategy. Okay? So we want to cover a little bit, but not too much that it crowds out the focus of this course. Is that clear on here? Alright, strategy map. There is a question. What is the difference between a strategy map and a causal business model? What's the difference? Hands up if you would like an answer to that. Hands up if have you been thinking about that? Okay, good. I'd like to know if you're thinking. Alright, that's wonderful. Okay, let me give you the first example. In your computer game, okay, the example of the causal business model is the computer the algorithm or the program. The program. That is what we mean by the course. In your computer game, the computer program represents the causal business model. You see? How many of you could see the algorithm or the program? Hands up if you could see that. Oh, the computer program is the program language that was used to write the game. Like C, Fortran, COBOL. Are you with me? Okay, Flash. You cannot see that program. So in that program, there are very specific algorithms that relate hiring of customer service people with the service backlog, with the training and things like that. There are all these algorithms. So when you push the button and you push run, it then just takes what you put in, puts into the program and then spits out the result. Okay? So you're playing against the program. You understand that? Understand? Right. So the business model is the program. The causal business model is the program. Hello? Yeah. The causal business model is the program in the game. So what did you do yesterday?
Run the program.
There's two ways. No, there's two ways of trying to win the game. One is I give you the output of the program. So you go through and look at all the relationships. Okay? And then you work backwards to work out exactly every little decision you make to make it perfect. You understand? To optimize every stage. Okay? So that's one way, right? But I didn't give you the program. So what is the only other way you can play the game? Trial and error. Yeah. And that's what you did. You did trial and error. And you're using some kind of